The following article was submitted by the News Channel 8 website. Chemistry class cut short by alcohol spill. Simsbury, Connecticut. A chemistry class at Simsbury High School was cut short when two students spilled a small amount of rubbing alcohol. The liquid landed on a countertop and splashed on the students. Officials say the substance immediately evaporated and the students just had to change their shirts. The following article is from the Eyewitness News Channel 3 website. March 6, 2012. Students at Simsbury High School were evacuated Tuesday afternoon after two students in a chemistry lab spilled a small amount of isopropyl alcohol on a countertop and on themselves. The students were not harmed and the alcohol quickly evaporated. What happened to you on the day of the chemical spill?
I was walking down the stairs with my friends, and they were one step in front of me, and I was like a step behind. And as they stepped into the platform, the people from the platform above dumped chemicals on me.
Do you know what type of chemicals they were? Were they bad?
One was a skin irritant to turn my skin white, and the other one was flammable.
Do you see who the people were at all?
No, they were above me, and I didn't look up.
So why was this such an issue for you?
Mostly because it ruined my skirt that I was wearing, and it made my skin turn like white and make my face look really itchy, so I told you from school.
Okay, so why do you think the writers of the articles in the newspaper twisted what actually happened?
I don't know, I guess to make it seem like it wasn't a big deal, even though it was.
What happened to you on the day of the chemical spill?
Well, I was leaving physics, and when I made a left out of my striker's room, I just felt something cold land on my I think elbow, my arm. And when I looked back, there was kids laughing, and it started to smell like Sharpie and bananas at the same time.
Do you see who it was?
No, but I'm pretty sure they're like a grade below us.
Okay. Did you hear that I'm sure you've read the articles online about what the writers say happened. So why do you think they twisted from what you say actually happened?
They just probably the school didn't want to give out a bad image for itself. Like we've already had some trouble in our school, and we don't want to add more to that. And we really don't want to. I guess they don't want our reputation to be tarnished.
Is this an issue for you?
I would think it is, because I feel that they should be honest to everyone, and clearly they weren't.
So Ryan, would you say that the administration handled this whole situation, correctly?
One thing that I think they could have improved on was their level of transparency and honesty. When I got home, this is obviously an irregular thing. Talking to friends, it's all chaos. I read articles online about this mild chemical spill, how they might slightly spilled something on the table, but I would have appreciated the administration coming forward and saying, here's what really happened, guys, because now it's just rumors and God knows what happened.
Right, so you believe that something else did happen? Though?
Yeah, from what I hear from other students, a girl getting it spilled all over her, someone, claiming that kids intentionally were doing this. It seems like there's a level of inconsistency, and I'm curious as to what actually happened.
So Colin, I've heard multiple stories on what actually happened that day. And from your perspective and what you've heard, was it more of a chemical spill? Or were there actually kids walking around the school spraying each other with these chemicals?
Well, what I would say was the first day when we were trying to figure everything out, people just thought it was, no one really knew what happened. And then the school kind of released a bunch of press reports just to get them off the record, and they were all like, oh, this is a big chemical spill. But I think what really happened was these kids were going around and spraying people, which was obviously not up to par, and I think the school could have gotten in a lot of trouble if that was what they said.
Does it bother you that the school made these false reports?
I think it's a little bit ridiculous because they can't be like making up all these stories and like you go on the news and what's real anymore.